Hi, welcome to the Shelly Studio. Today I am pulling out some really old gel prints made several years ago. I've kind of liked the pattern, but really didn't know what I was going to do with them. And I was recently watching somebody make an accordion book, kind of using this technique. I'm sorry, I do not have the link to their video. I thought I had saved it, but I can't find it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 3 sheets and fold them in half, and then we'll turn those into an accordion book and use that folded section as pockets. So I have one there that has kind of white edges, so I think what I'll do is glue it so that plain white edge is hidden. And that piece is a Breroff piece from gel printing, and it's like the paint's chipping when I fold it, but it's okay. It's just the paint and should still hold up, I think. I think I'm making those about 4 inches wide, and that'll be the fold of the pages. And yeah, that particular piece of paper is shedding. So I'm just going to take my glitter glue and glue those together. And just keep going. But I think to make sure I get it right, I'm just freehand folding it rather than using the scoreboard just to line it up. Make sure it's straight and all the same size, and it's close enough. And that is cardstock, so it's quite heavy. I don't know what weight it is, but yeah, it's pretty thick. Just gonna put that one in there, glue that one down, and continue to fold. I do end up with, I think I end up with a little bit shorter. Oh, no, maybe not. Well, it's close. It's close enough. So I'm just using my bone folder to make sure they're all nice and folded. Now I'm thinking what I want to do. So I decide I want to, some uneven spots. We'll just make those disappear. I have a couple of those. And I decide I want to have thumb notches on one side of the pockets. And I really like the envelope punch for this. I like that style of divot rather than the half circle. So I'm using my envelope punch. I have seen somebody has that punch separate from their envelope maker. Sorry. I don't have space in front of me, so it's curling back on me. There we go. But they have that punch separate, which is kind of nice. I think I want that. And that's still shedding. Maybe I'll collage over it and make it disappear. So I'm just taking some oxide inks. I can't remember which one this is, but just a blue shade. Figured that would go best with everything. And this way you can see where those are. Like when it's folded, you can really see where the thumb notch is and everything. And it just adds to the overall look. See there, it really stands out. And then I go around and I do all of the edges and all of the folds so that every section gets some ink. I don't think I make you watch the whole thing. And my ends, I do have like a little bit odd ends. And I didn't want to put glue on the inside to glue them shut. So I'll come up with something to close the ends off. All right, there we go. So I just took some extra scraps and made interesting cuts on them, inked around them, and I'm going to use those to glue the two ends shut. And I decided while I was at it, I would add some material to be the tie down, to tie the book closed. So, not sure the color of ribbon actually matches. It was just something that was hanging out on my desk. So that's what I went with. And I folded that ribbon so there's two ends coming out. And that way I have an end to tie with. And here we're going to do this side too. Just to close up the pocket. And I didn't glue in between anywhere. Like so if you open it wide, you can slide all the way across. I figured the folds were good enough to keep things in their section. So see, that's what that will look like. And then just a simple tie, hold it in place. And that one is a little shorter. I thought the front page was a little shorter. That's okay. So everywhere that there is a seam where I glued over, glued the two pieces together, I wanted to collage something just to kind of, yeah, you can see me throwing out stuff. I have some deli paper with stuff on it and tissue with stuff on it, and I just thought that thinner stuff would meld the two sides together a little bit better than more cardstock. And I'm just using my Yoo-Hoo glue stick for that. Have to be careful, this is tissue. This one is just like a deli paper or a wax paper. I don't know, it feels like wax paper, but I don't think I ever really printed on wax paper, so it's got to be deli. And I do both sides of the accordion, might as well keep it all equal. It's all got paint on it, so might as well decorate both sides, right? So how is everyone today? I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing well today. It's a good day. It was a little cold today, surprisingly. All right, so now I've got to figure out what I'm going to do inside of it. And I still have a lot of that gel printed paper, so I think I'll make tags and put those all inside. Have one of my little watercolor butterflies. Put that on the cover. And I'm just going to add random bits of things to the pages. I consider this an unfinished book. Like like all the tags, the back sides will be plain. So you can journal in it or add more art or pictures or whatever you want. Or whatever I want. Unless I put it up for sale. I don't know. I should start selling some of this stuff. It's starting to pile up. So I think I'm cutting the tags now. And I just, I really loved all these pieces of paper. That's why they're still around. I think I made them in like 2015, 16 when I first started gel printing. So I'm using my corner clipper to make them tag shape. Using the biggest one on there. It's not made for really big tags, but I thought that was good enough. Counting to see how many more I need. I'm sorry I don't have a lot of space on the screen or on my table to show me cutting that, but you get the idea, I think. When I was going back through and uploading this to my iPad to edit, I saw all the images with all the pile of stuff in the middle of my little table there, and thought, wow, kind of reminds me of Darcy's misadventures with mixed media. She's always got a pile of stuff on her desk. But yeah, I really like this one too, and that's just gel printing with bubble wrap. I need to get me some more bubble wrap. It starts to build up paint on the bubble wrap, and then you do it, and it releases that paint onto the gel plate, and it gets kind of chunky after a while. So you do need new ones every once in a while. But yeah, I'm sorry I don't have the video of the person that inspired me. I was really going to do better at that, but I kind of watch videos when I go to bed. Laying in bed I have an old phone that can't use it as a phone, but it's small and I can watch YouTube while I'm laying down going to sleep, and that's when I watched it. Has to be, because otherwise I would have saved it. That's when I watch the short videos. I watch long videos too, but I usually play those. I like the ones with lots of talking because I usually kind of listen to them while I'm working. I don't really have the patience to sit and watch a long video and just watch the video. If I'm not working, I'll do art while watching long videos. This one's a little long. I think it's like 27, 28 minutes. And here I'm just going through the pages and adding random bits of stuff. Just stuff that I have accumulated on my desk in the last few days. Or around my desk. Just trying to find something interesting. And these little bits of gel printed tissue left. I really love how transparent they are, even with just a glue stick. They're very delicate though, but I do like using them. I need to make some more with a variety of patterns because I think I've used them about up. I have this bright pink thing and I want to use it. But I don't want that much bright pink. So I have this coffee dyed paper, scraps of coffee dyed paper from a previous project that's just been sitting here. And we'll just make this look kind of like a circular label. And I'm not using any punch, so they're wonky. But I'm okay with that. It's just a wonky label. And I think I decided I wanted to turn this one into a label as well. This one will be more straight because it was cut with the paper trimmer. Sorry you didn't see me. I must have glued it when the camera died or something. I'm gonna add that as a label, blank label. But yeah, I just do random stuff throughout the whole accordion book. I could go and add more, like, has plenty of space to put extra stuff on. I had punched a shape out of that paper that I'm doing right now, and so it kind of turned into a label, and I just put some book text behind it. And that was just a piece of the gel print. Again, just random scraps on my desk are going in. Video might be shorter now. I just edited out a little bit. It's like, I don't know how much of that people want to watch. Me sticking random bits in here, so I just edited a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, so now I want to put like a pull tab on the top of my tags. I don't really need it, but I wanted to do it anyway. The video I watched, they put ribbons and things on the top of theirs. They punched the hole and did the whole tag thing. I'm just doing tabs because I got this Well-Tell style punch and wanted to use it. Basically, that's why. All right, so I've got all those, and now we need to decorate it. So I'm pulling out my book that holds some of my ephemera stuff, little bits and pieces. My little watercolor birds. Made those a long time ago, and printed them on a laser color printer. I don't have access to that now. I'd have to go pay to have it done. But I still have a lot of birds left. I've used most of the little ones already. And then I also have scrap paper birds. So like scraps of different kinds of paper. And homemade tags. I glued that down. I feel like I should have inked that. Maybe I'll draw around it or something. These are my abstract flower shapes. Quite a while ago, I did a series of Build My Stash, and I still have all this stuff. And I just keep going till I have something for every tag. And we're going to put them all in the book. And like I said, I didn't put any glue in the sides. They can all slip around if you're not careful. And I do that and decide, you know what, if the bottom corners were rounded, they would probably slip in a little bit better. So I'm going to round the bottom of all these tags and then re-ink them. I'm just going to go through and do that to all of these. Then we'll ink up the corners. And this is the one way you can see all what I picked to put on each of those. All right, there we go. Now we can put them back in. And in no particular order, just going in. I did pick a skinnier one for that first page because it's a little bit smaller. But otherwise, this is it. So, did you like the project? pretty easy, right? A simple project. Well, I hope you liked it. I hope you liked this video. If you did, would you give it a thumbs up? Leave me a comment. Love to hear your comments. And I have a few pictures for you. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have an awesome day.